Hello, and still in. Welcome back. Today, I wanted to make a video about, I guess, looking out for other people. So earlier this morning, I found out that someone around my local area had committed suicide last night. I didn't personally know this person, but I feel like if I was more involved with other things going on around my area, that I probably could have had the opportunity to know this person. Um, it's kind of weird. Um, Around one or so in the morning, I was on YouTube. I was, about usually before I fall asleep, I go on YouTube and find some videos to watch, to kind of wind down, I guess, from the day. And I came across a video from Angel Arts. It's one of his older videos. It was about one of his friends committing suicide. And after watching the video and thinking and having suicide on my mind, and not me personally, you know, killing myself, but just thinking about it in general. And then after thinking about it, falling asleep, waking up, having my friend text me that that somebody had done this. It was so strange. And I mean, that's how life is, right? It's strange. Life is strange. Um, Everybody goes down a dark path at some point in life. Know that you're not alone, and there are people that can reach out to you and take you seriously. They're not going to shrug you off and think you're dumb and all that stuff. Don't don't bottle all those emotions up inside. And if you need help and you feel as though, honestly, you feel as though you have nobody to turn to, you can message me, or I'm sure there's people out on YouTube who maybe you can relate to better, or maybe you're friends with. You can talk to them, or so people on Facebook, anything like that. I know it's a lot easier to talk to somebody that you don't know rather than someone you do know, because there's not. I mean, I don't judge people, and I like to think that most people don't judge others, but talking to someone that you don't know is easier because they don't know who you are, and you can be anonymous over the internet, which is one of the few times where being anonymous is probably a good thing. We were given life not to live it alone, but to live it with other people. And we're meant to learn from other people. We need to, take mistakes that someone else has made and learn from their mistakes, and also take mistakes that we've made and learn from the mistakes that we made to become a better person. Because that's what life's all about. It's about growing and learning and becoming a better person. And just the idea of becoming a better person, it can save someone's life, or at least change their life. Things like holding a door open, telling somebody thank you, talking to someone, good morning. It can be turning points in somebody's life. You may see it as a means to be a better person, like they may look up to you as a role model. And I've actually heard stories of this. Earlier in college, it's probably like 2-3 years ago, like a music songwriting class, and we had someone who was a songwriter come and talk to us, and he was talking about his different experiences. He went on tour around the state, and he actually went around the world to some places. And I think he said he was in New York or somewhere. He was playing his music, and whenever he was finished, somebody in the crowd who was watching it went and talked to him and went and said, I just want to thank you for being you, basically, because this person was thinking about suicide, and seeing this guy play his music and perform, and just how happy and alive he was, it made this person change, and made this person want to find that happiness and find whatever joy the musician had. So just take that story to heart. You can change somebody's life just by being kind. That's why it's so important to think before you speak and before you act, because actions can save lives, but they can also make someone else go down a darker path. Because if you think about it, everyone perceives things a certain way, and that's how life is. We're not made to be the same person. We're all made to be different. So it's only right if we all have different ways that we perceive different things. So, just think about being a better person, and treating other people with respect, and just being kind to other people. And if you need proof, go out and buy one of these, buy a journal, and just write down all the good things you've done to other people, like holding a door open and all that stuff I talked about earlier. write those down, and write down the things that other people have done for you. So, later on down the line, if you're having a bad day, or if you come into contact with somebody who's depressed or what have you, you can you can pull out this journal and just show them and say, hey, the world's not as bad as it looks. Here's all the good things I've done, and here's all the good things that people have done for me. Something else that I've actually done is there's these coins. I don't know what they're called exactly. I'm gonna call them kindness coins. I'm not too sure what maybe you can find them on Amazon. I'm not sure where I got them from because my dad had bought some for me. But it's a little coin. It's like the size of a quarter, and on one side it says pass it on, and then on the back side it says do a good deed for someone, and once you do the good deed, pass this coin on to that person. And I mean, they say kindness is a boomerang. So think about it, you do a good deed, holding a door open for somebody at the movies, or buying a coffee for somebody, or something like that. Picking somebody drops something, you can help them pick it up. Just pull out the coin and give it to them, and then walk away, and then they'll get the coin. They'll do something good for somebody, and just pass that along to everyone. So the main thing I want to get out of this video, if those of you who watch, and don't forget to be kind, and don't forget that we're all in this together, and we all have to work together and be kind to one another in this crazy thing that we call life. And if you know somebody that's thinking about suicide or depressed, and they say they've thought about it, or they're trying to, and they're just too afraid to, or whatever, take it seriously. Don't just shrug it off and be like, oh, you need to, just really take it seriously. Working in the emergency room, I know that people can come in if they're suicidal and stuff, and they can find them the help that they need to get. If they have a psychologist on call, they'll come and talk to them, or if they don't, they'll send them to a facility that has the help that they can get. And I'm not too familiar with different organizations. I just know from my own experience and working, and I mean that's definitely an option that you can take. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. Life will get hard sometimes. I'm only 22. I'm not the oldest or the wisest. We all make mistakes, but that's part of life. We all make mistakes so that we can learn from them and stand up. It's not about the fall. It's about standing back up. It's about making that change and being a better person. And I know people complain and say, oh, when people say something like, oh, it's gonna get better, people may get mad because that's all they ever hear from anyone. But if you think about it, if multiple people are saying the same thing, then isn't it true then if multiple people are always saying that? Just something to think about. Well, thank you guys for watching, those of you who decide to watch. I'm sorry it's a little long talk video. Keep I ask that you keep this individual in your prayers, or where you pray or meditate, whatever you do, just keep them in your thoughts. And if you know anyone that's actually committed suicide, keep them in your thoughts too. Well, I hope you guys have a good day, and have a good rest of your weekend. Take care. Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the malice and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do you, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the divine power, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls.